During the height of the Clone Wars, the Separatists launched an offensive into the Republic's core worlds. Under the command of General Grievous, the campaign was a major success, as the Separatists were able to consolidate their presence in the galaxy's core, earning Grievous both respect and fear as an impressive military leader. In this video expose, I will explain Operation Durge's Lance, the campaign launched under the command of Grievous that handed the Separatists a number of decisive victories within the core, and caused many in the Republic to believe that the Separatists would eventually win the Clone Wars. Late in the second year of the Clone Wars, roughly 21 months after the first Battle of Geonosis, the Separatists launched an offensive under the command of Grievous named Operation Durge's Lance. The goal of the campaign was to push into the core worlds held by the Republic, and position the Separatists for their ultimate conquest of the core, thereby winning them the war. The campaign was only made possible by the Separatists obtaining new and accurate maps of the hyperroutes that existed within the core, information that was previously unavailable to their military. Operation Durge's Lance was an overwhelming success for Grievous and the Separatists right from the start. Launched from their bases in the Inner Rim, the Separatists drove two large fleets into the galaxy's core, where after several weeks of campaigning, they ultimately reached the planet of Durge, a key holding for the Republic. Although the Battle of Durge was only one of many concurrent battles that took place under the campaign, the battle was crucial for a number of reasons. The battle was a decisive Separatist victory, as Grievous was able to emerge victorious after less than a week of fighting. Further, Grievous personally oversaw the surrender of Durge's chief representative officer, which the Separatist general aired over a galaxy-wide HoloNet transmission. The Battle of Durge was not only one of Grievous's most impressive military victories, the grandiosity of the public surrender earned him the fear and recognition of many within the Republic, who now regarded Grievous as a larger threat than Dooku. Following the Separatist victory at Durge, Grievous continued his push into the core through Operation Durge's Lance. Having conquered Durge, Grievous then brought hundreds of planets under the influence of the Separatists as he pushed along the galaxy's Corellian trade spine. Grievous personally oversaw and led the attack on 26 strategically important Republic worlds from his flagship Invisible Hand, further striking fear into the population of the core worlds. But the fear would turn into something even more nefarious still, as Grievous's complete destruction and depopulation of the ancient planet and core founder Humberine, along with his slaughter of soldiers and civilians at Lodorvia, Nadim, and Vandos, turned him into an avatar of terror in the eyes of most Republic citizens. While Operation Durge's Lance was the high point in the Clone Wars for the Separatists, as it appeared that they were positioned to inevitably sweep through the entirety of the core, the campaign represented the lowest point of the war for the Republic. However, the success of the Separatist campaign and the reign of terror employed by Grievous emboldened the Republic, and rallied them to mobilize its superior industrial abilities against the Separatists. The Separatists' advance into the core through Operation Durge's Lance was ultimately ground to a halt, with a major turning point being the Second Battle of Durge, wherein the Republic was able to retake and liberate the planet. Following additional Republic victories at Balmorra and Comenor, the Republic was successful in not only ending Operation Durge's Lance, but in completely driving the Separatists out of its acquired bases in both the core and the colonies region of the galaxy, causing the Separatists to retreat into the mid and outer rims. Importantly, 30 months into the Clone Wars, and roughly 8 months after the start of Operation Durge's Lance, the Republic was able to fully commit its industrial resources against the Separatists. This allowed the Republic to follow up Grievous's campaign into the core with a massive Republic counterattack into the Outer Rim, known as the Outer Rim Sieges. Ultimately, the Outer Rim Sieges would mark the final phase of the Clone Wars, as the conflicts in the Outer Rim finally provided the Republic with an advantage over the Separatists, and drove them towards victory in the war. Kind of. But nonetheless, Operation Durge's Lance can't be forgotten for the successes that Grievous was able to achieve within the core, and the fear that it brought to the citizens of the Republic. So there we have it, the offensive that almost won the Separatists the Clone Wars. We love making these videos, so why not subscribe for more fun Star Wars theories and discussions? Also, if you enjoyed the video, think about giving a like or leaving a comment. If not for me, for Durge's lance.